Game load up, I think. There it goes. Okay, so today we're going through Backlog. And today's Backlog review is going to be Starcom Unknown Space. Now, I've played Starcom Nexus, which is the first game in this series, a couple years ago when it was still in beta. Not beta, but it was in early access. And I picked this one up a while back, and I haven't had a chance to even play this one out. It is in full release, so we're not having to do with the early access changes, but we'll go with that and see what happens. And if all goes well, we should be able to get pretty far today. At least that's my hope. But we'll have to wait and see where we can get to, because it's going to be a bit of a long ride. Alright, here we go. Go ahead and boot ourselves up. It's our new game. First name. BellaDragon as normal. Vessel name. Global Cave. Destroyer. Difficulty. Set to normal. What's our difficulty settings? Very easy. Easier. Normal. Hard. Wait. Yeah, it goes from very easy to easier, not easy. It doesn't go to easy, it goes easier. Normal. Hard. Very hard. Oh wait, it's got a... Controller doesn't work. Okay. So let's go down to very easy. Easier. Normal. Harder. Very hard. And there's anything above that. But there are settings along the way. Interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and kick this off and see what happens when we go through hyperspace. My tea. I almost got my tea. It's a special medium, located destroyer, scout class, commanding officer, me, first officer, somebody else, date, who knows, priority medium, redacted for clearance. A service ship departing station has had a problem. I missed it. Alright, so we can use AWSD to steer. We're going to go to the station over here, which is a bit off. You can use Z to open subconsole. Cargo spell. Cargo was spotted here on the map in tracking. Mission log. Log, crew, systems, very well. Looks like we're in a fighter or something. Not an actual ship. Autosave is working. Only 92. Whatever is that? Ooh, big ship. X to investigate. Alongside the disabled vessel, we download the manifest declaration. Continue. Let's see, the cargo contains, and we quote, miscellaneous waste collection from regional bases, including abandoned personal effects, growing soil, non-recoverable technical equipment, xenonium from experiments, and it's volatile. Okay, we can destroy the containers with our plasma cannons. Oh, there's the containers. Oh, that was basty. Oh my goodness. That means do lots of target practice. First game was like, I'm getting priority emergency beacon. Starcom open hyperwave. It's from the station. They're at nearby ships. Report immediately. Looks like the cleaning operation will have to wait. Huh. Do I want to? There's an awful lot of cargo out here. I wonder if it matters that, there's a lot of cargo hands out here. I wonder if there's an achievement for clearing it anyway. And the reason I asked that is because in the first game, in the tutorial section, there was a section like this where you could you had to do some target practice, I think it was. I think it's like my asteroids or something like that. Collecting some resources. And if you clear it all, you got like an achievement or whatever. Oh my goodness, there's a ton of. So on that thought, I'm gonna go ahead and ignore the distress call. And see if anything weird happens. Because in Nexus, the events of the game were actually scripted on a timer. So regardless of what you did, you were getting sucked into it. Just wanted to make sure you heard the mention of the emergency priority. Yes, that's awesome. I love it. They thought about the fact that people are going to sit there and do this. What do you like about this developer? They take into consideration, they understand players are going to be players. And they let you be a player. They know you're going to sit there and do it. Regardless of what's going on. Good, bad, or indifferent. I think that's all of them. Oh, I don't know. Something up here. I don't see any more. Wait, there's no one up here. Is that all of them? I don't have boosters yet, so I can't boost around. Something you pick up later. Because I don't see any more garbage containers. So I guess we'll move on. I don't see any more cargo containers. Take that back. There are a few more out here. Like I said, yeah, the developers. Well, it's good that we cleared that dangerous debris. It's less good that we ignored every word and phrase about the emergency priority override. I love it. Told you I was gonna do something. Told you I was gonna do something for it. It's always worth doing. Here's the station. Thank you for responding. Slowly. Normally this would go through Starcom HQ, but we have an urgent situation. We received an emergency beacon from our outpost on the other side of the quantum wormhole. They must have a critical emergency. Need you to activate 2 nearby neutrino generators. That'll expand the wormhole large enough for us to get through them. Okay. I know you haven't been briefed on this, but our support ship was damaged by debris and is en route to Europe for repairs. Any questions? No, sir, we'll activate generators. I have so many questions, I should have said that. Glad to hear it. Go do the job. Got it. I should have said I have so many questions. Okay. First, neutrino's up. I think it's putting out a amount of energy. I'm reading over 800 terawatts. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Uh-oh. The shockwave has knocked out the bridge control. I'm trying to restore the systems. Guess what we're doing? We're going into the wormhole. What in the world? Backlog just popped out. What the fleck? I love it. Whoever or whatever, just punched through the station like their neutronium hull with aluminum. Rerouting helm control to auxiliary, and we're going down the black hole. We got sucked into the wormhole. Like it don't matter. Oh, look. Sensors show that the warp field holding the wormhole together is collapsing. Look, wormhole go bump by like a storm in space. And we are lost. Gravimetric scans now show the wormhole is still there, but it's collapsed down to Planck scale, i.e. non-existent. I've detected Starcom beacon on our sensors. I've marked it as HUD, on your HUD, up there. That must be the station that we're supposed to go to. Got it. We also have a map. So here's where we're supposed to be going. Here's some systems we can scan. We're gonna follow the tutorial and go here this time. So we got even Chicago cruise boat with sea. Let's just turn your jets on and let them go. And disable the beacon. This is probably a blown up station. That's a small station. It's intact. Oops. Hold that. Let's do it quick. Report to operations before departure. Okay. Welcome to Seleno Station, Commander. I assume your appearance means I picked up our emergency beacon. I hope that your destroyer, as weak as it is just the very small tip of a much larger spear. Are reinforcements coming? Not exactly, no. We got booped. That sounds ominous. Go on. Fill the commander out. It's very alarming. The reason that we sent the emergency signal is that recently we've come under attack by a vessel of unknown origin. We're calling them Red Raiders, based on their markings and lack of any other information. Now you're telling me there's another threat that's cut us off from support. Duh. For now, there doesn't seem to be anything we can have done about Maya Station or the other ship that destroyed it. But we can deal with the ships that have been attacking us. They're not terribly powerful, and Seleno's guns have kept them at bay. We have research outpost under development on an inner planet. The only other support ship on this side of the wormhole is out of comms range. Given these attacks and lack of imminent reinforcements, I need your help evacuating the staff to the station. That's what I hoped. You'll need a survey lander. I've had Lieutenant Milton start making modifications on your ship to see him in the shipyard and come back safely. Shipyard. Now we learn how to craft our ship. As per the orders, I've gotten the destroyer a bit more combat ready, but it still needs survey lander select utilities. Where's utilities? Utilities. Survey lander. And they want it. Can I rotate it? Yeah. We'll put it back here, so it's out of the way. Good. Now you can conduct planetary survey landings. You should feel free to experiment with different ship designs, like we did in the first game. Very cool. You can rotate. I already figured that out. Thanks, Mom. Tell you that before I have to put things down, not after. Don't think I have any resources to do anything else. Nope. I got nothing. And mission log. Evacuate personnel on target map. We have a little bit of aluminum. Alright. So we've got a survey lander and 2 cannons now. Let's scan this planet. Nothing detected. We got 2. We got the one over there we're supposed to go to. We got 3 actually. And we got this planet and its moon. There's a wormhole gateway. Is that a jump ring? Like they were in the first game? Yeah, it's a jump ring. So that allows us to jump between gateways. Alright. So a shot takes a little over half an energy unit. It's not bad. This is a gas giant. Let's go ahead and scan this bad boy. Jupiter class. That's an awful close little ball of rock, isn't it? Planetary landings require a survey team at greater than 50% health. Okay. I apparently can't land there. Because I have to go through the tutorial in order to get that unlocked. So I can actually do landings properly. Let's see. What do we got? What we got? Okay. Doing that, just make sure there's nothing weird or wonky going on. Nothing weird or wonky going on. We got raiders. There's the hostile ships. But I want to blow them up. Because if I blow them up, I get cool loot. That's some yttrium and some aluminum. That's cool. Alright. Yttrium and aluminum will help us later on down the road. I need to move my T to a different spot because it's in the way. Now we're on to the Red House map. Okay, deploy survey team. Okay, the ground team is disappointed about the abandonment of the base, or the outpost. They have been excavating the ruins of a civilization during the late period of the fallen empire. The team just uncovered an artifact marking similar to the great structure in the space near Salino, so the jump rings. But they quickly and professionally excavated the object and vital materials to the lander. Have them return to the ship. The team here is eager to learn more about the artifact. Go to the cargo bay. Cargo. Alien device. Analyze. Alright. Alien device. Analysis. This device transforms geometric information from Euclidean space to an esoteric representation of warp space. Maybe a navigation device. Okay. So, that's how we navigate from A to B. And the jump ring. They were super important in the first game. Let's deliver the team and talk about research. Operations. Talk to Commander Yu. Well done. Given the shortage of Starcom vessels here, and you and your ship will be need to take on an outsized role for your experience. Oopsie. Camera's off. Until Starcom reopens the wormhole and sends reinforcements, establishing an outpost is a lower priority than strengthening our defenses. I'm authorizing you to make full use of the resources recovered from the outpost. I'll talk to our research chief about getting you access to the lab as well. Unless there's anything else, I'll brief you on our next moves. I have questions. I'm not surprised. What you got? Why is the wormhole universe classified? That's a fair question. A whole new universe is a major discovery. We should want all Starcom divisions as well as civilian sectors studying this space. There's a lot of arguing among the division heads on this topic. Final decision, as I've been informed, was that if the initial 2-year research phase didn't uncover any serious threats, Starcom would make general announcement and expand exploration. I suspect recent events might change that timeline. Okay, there we go. Rescue the outpost. Talk to Rama. Hi, I'm Rama. I'm the head of Seleno's research projects. We've spent the past month studying the nearby artifact and looking for clues on its operation on nearby planets. Commander Yu, has just notified me that for defense reasons, we're redirecting our priorities so that, and I'm to place my lab at your disposal. Incidentally, that's a figure of speech. You are not to break anything. I do my best. Why do you think I'd break something? I'm sensing that you're not happy about this. Our sensors are calibrated correctly. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Given my new directives, the object uncovered has given us some research data you can put to work. If you meet in the lab, I'll educate you on our facilities. Alright, so here's the interface. I recommend researching turbo thrust. Thanks. So we have options here. Reinforced bulkheads, unknown technologies, deflectors, thermal analytics, bunch of stuff we don't know. Engines, this is the one she's talking about, which is the afterburner. Plasma cannons, reactor tech, training tech, tractor beams, universal translators, sensors, unknown tech, unknown tech, unknown tech, unknown tech, unknown tech. Oh my god, there's a bunch of unknown techs. Alright, so yeah, we'll take the boosters. Turbo thrust is what she recommends. And I will agree. Impressive. You didn't break anything. Thanks, Doc. If the mobile cube destroyer is one of your only vessels in this space, you'll need full complement crew, maximum efficiency to conduct planetary surveys. Continue. Some of the team members you evacuated from the outpost have volunteered. They've been added to your crew roster, which you can now use anytime. They, admittedly, a bit green, but I think you'll find this experience will offer. Okay. I've detected some ship movement around the nearby gas giant. Go there, do the thing. So shipyard. We have some resources. I can drop another plasma cannon on. I can pop another reactor on. And that's pretty much it. Wish I had more armor, but armor takes aluminum and iridium. So to make this work, I think we're going to that there. Put the reactor here. Survey here. Put that there. I guess we'll just put the outer back where it was. Right. Rather deflector, but we'll go with what we got. Connector's not useful. I already have one server, then I don't need another one. Okay. Oops. So now we go with shift to turbo, or T to keep it boosted. So if we use mouse 2 to toggle map view. Right. Wow, that's pretty punchy. Alright. Yeah, I wish I had some more. More gear here. Yeah, station out here. Oh, that was a pickup. Was it? I wasn't sure what that was. I thought that was a missile. Alright, got some stuff. So if we go to inventory. Inventory. It was... That's the survey module. Anomaly. The anomaly has partially buried the ring-shaped artifact, roughly 100 meters in diameter. The technology advanced, the structure shows signs of design in progress. suggesting that it was an experimental device or a prototype. Might be possible to access the data core. Sure, go for it. The process turns out to be surprisingly tricky. The artifact reacts to the energy from the lander in unexpected ways. With careful attention, Cadet Gleese is able to keep the power high enough to extract the data, but not damage the artifact or the lander. Ooh. Good job, kid. We got 50 research points. Go us. What's the command to go to the inventory again? See, here we go. So, radar coil. Analyze. It's a warp telemetry beacon, probably used to coordinate ship movements. Okay. Let's head back to Slinger. Let them know what's going on. Cause you know, it's what you gotta do. Alright, back to Ron. I've had an opportunity to examine the object our outpost team found. As I suspected, the nearby artifact is a wormhole generator. The object we found allows us to communicate with that. The last piece of the puzzle I detected from your team's investigation was buried with the buried ring. Coordinates are encoded as a mathematical formula describing warp space. Knowing the particular formula for each location acts as a kind of key. My hypothesis is that if we input the formula into the wormhole generator, it will create a wormhole to a distinct point in space. We, meaning you, should test the hypothesis by activating the nearby artifact. At that point, we'll be in another gateway you can use to return. We were hoping. Best case scenario, yes. Worst case scenario, you'll end up light years away and have to trek back in normal space. And I'll have the lab back to myself. Be sure to pack some food. God, thanks. The archaeological team has reported their findings to me. The nearby ring artifact that Dr. Rama says can be used as a transport gateway was built by an entity or culture referred to as the Remnant. Their technology may aid us in reopening the wormhole back to our side. It is far in advance of anything we have. Yeah. Investigation endpoint of this gateway, if you can find source of those Red Rider ships, neutralize them if possible, but your top priority is to find any similar remnant artifacts or technology. It's less than 100% certain that there will be a return gateway. Nonsense. Whether her fault, she wouldn't have signed off on the mission if she thought the risks were too high. No, she just wants to settle her hair. Alright, let's go to the research bin. I have 100 research points. I'm thinking I might want ion drives or where's defense? Beam splitter, officer training, engines, reactors, plasma weapons. Oh, yeah. Compact construction. Increases the max size of our hull by 5 hexes. Ooh, I kind of like that. Large bulkheads. Allows construction of 2 and 3 hex bulkheads. Okay. Improved deflectors. Increases resistance of deflectors. Allows construction of larger deflector modules. Okay. What's this one do? Allows simulation of ship's thermal generation analysis. I think we don't have armor. We got the deflector upgrade. But I think we'll go with compact construction. Can we get anything else? I only have 25 points left. So, nothing. Okay, shipyard. Anything we can build. I can build another engine. Oh, okay, I see. Basic connectors. So I could build another engine, but I have nowhere to put it. I don't have enough of anything else to build, so I guess we're done. I've marked the coordinates. Okay. Here we go. Time to get lost. This is the artifact. Let's go ahead and activate the wormhole. X to navigate. Big galaxy. Oh, that's a long way. There we go. 75 points. They gateway projected us. And I have friends. Oh yeah, move. Out of the way. I was gonna read that message, but that was not in the plan, I don't think. It's fine. Ooh, that was nasty. Got some good solid hits on it. Tractorium splitter is going to be a must. Aluminum, that's good. Alright, that's a lot of aluminum, and we got some research points. Okay, so the mission log was gateway to the distant region of the universe. We should investigate nearby sectors. Okay? So we want to scan these planets and call it a day. They got a lot of bad ships over here. Alright. Let's get that planet. This is coming back. Go ahead and survey team. Alright, survey team found some titanium. That's awesome. Have the team return. 20 research points and some titanium. Alright, so there's a nebula here and there's a red star over there. Okay. I'm good. I'm good. I can follow directions. Controls are exactly the same in this game versus the first game. We'll survey this whole sector. That's cool, planet. Nothing interesting found here. Hey, there's something else out here. Flinger? Just that. It looks like a structure is generating a local negative Higgs field. Starcom has experimented with using technology for long distance travel, and I got some experience points. Okay, so that's gonna force me to jump this way somewhere. Not done with this star system yet. So there's another one over here. Yeah, there's a flinger over there. Okay. Planet and a moon and a flinger, and it looks like a radar outpost. Scan the planet. That looks like a clear to scan. Send the survey team down. So I'll send them. We got some yttrium. Found an old ship, apparently. Let's see if we get more experience from this flinger over here before I deal with that outpost. Okay, no more experience, but it is enabled. Any good? No anomalies, just the surveys. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts. Oh, we are on fire. We're only at 90. We're only at 90%, so. Okay, protective wings down. It's down to just a couple of cannons. 86%. Alright, that takes care of that. And hulls repairing. So what do we have? What do we have on our inventory? One of our priorities is that I'm source of the attacking ships. Gateway to different sections, ship activity. Right. So we've got some aluminum, titanium, yttrium. You know, I think we got enough. I don't have any iridium though. Really need iridium. Alright, let's go back and check in and say hi. Okay. Oh, it's cool. It keeps the. It was anomaly. It keeps the whatever it was. um, localized, so you can see it and see which ones you have surveyed and what you found. I like that. All right, let's go back to this station and check in. Also use the research points. Alright. Research. I've got 170 research points. So something we want here. I'm short to the Explorer hull. You know? I think I might just hold off for the Explorer hull. Should be hard. I can do one engine. And I can make another bulkhead. So, let's... I can make a small wing. If I actually have titanium. Alright, so I got enough stuff to make the bulkhead. I'm not a fan of this setup, but I'll go with it because the third engine's gonna help. I'd rather the third engine be off to the side than the lander. Now, so we have a nebula and we have 2 flingers. I want to see where the one over here goes. See if it jumps to the other side of the nebula or what. Because I'm kind of interested in that red star with in the other side of the nebula, but I don't know if the flinger is going to take me there or if we're going to have to go a different way. So this is going to take me to the other side of the nebula. Works for me. Alright, so I've got several planets. I got another star over here. Got a couple stars down there. Probably want to search that nebula. Though I do want to get the Explorer hull. And some more engines if I can. Ooh, an Earth flag. Far away. Oh, that new engine's is killing my power. Okay, so it's good for long-term travel. Business travel, but fixed gun mount and aluminum. Wow, he just didn't want to die. There's something right here. Fixed barrel. Alright, so research maybe? Cargo. Fixed barrel analyzed. Got some research point for that. This is part of a fixed plasma weapon. Similar to our turrets, but designed for fixed gun. Longer range firepower protection when at the target. Part of the fixed plasma weapon system, similar to our turrets, but longer range. Okay. Send the survey team down. So they've found something down here. They found what remains mostly intact gold dome. I can extract the gold, leave it. It's not enough to be worth desecrating the monument. Leave the monument. Or steal 1 or 2 units of gold. I think I'll leave it. I probably should steal the gold. Most of the time in this game you probably want to do that. At least in the first game that was like the thing. Was if you found anything like that you always just desecrate it. I'm gonna try and be a more responsible person today. Okay, so we got a flinger down here. And we've got some more planets. Let's have the survey team see what they find. The structure appears to be intermittently used to boost, use outposts, cramped living quarters, communications array, first structure. Nothing of value. And expect increased raw material orders from both Nemean and Ukrainian factions. I recommend system, easy access, low profile, not well known. Okay, so nothing really useful there. Okay, there's a flinger down here. That's gonna shoot us probably down to this red star from the look of it. We also have that one next to us. I don't want to explore that before I catch the flinger. Okay. So, if we let's not accidentally go into the flinger. If you select autopilot the target, control left click. Control left click. Cool. Thanks. You now set autopilot to a specific object. Thank you. That'd be actually very helpful. If the autopilot designated so far away, take advantage of any known fast travel phenomenon. You discovered final and quickest route. Yeah, I'm not worried about the quickest route. Right now, I'm just trying to get here. Alt left, control click to route. Let's see. There's an antenna which is solar powered. It's still broadcasting. We found a bunch of junk here. So we got some aluminum, unsealed cylinder. Turn to ship. We'll do a study on the cylinder. What you got? 15 research points. Decorations are connected to an array of interior sensors with cryptographic network, possibly mechanism usually visually ensure the contents are not tampered. Oh, that's a big ship. Oh, that's a big ship. This guy is kind of way far away from home. Let's go that guy. Oh, oh. Get the boost on. Alright, so we need to kind of lay low for a minute and get ourselves prepared. That big ship. We're gonna have to take passes at it. We wanna take it out. First, take out the smaller ones. Grab that blue thing. Yttrium. Shoot up the butt. That's what I was trying to avoid. Being up the schnoz. There we go. Okay, some titanium, some yttrium, some planets to scan. Take those some more aluminum. Not bad. Scan the planet friend. How bad is this planet? About light snow. Spectrum is far UV range? That's interesting. So I got some research for that. Let's see what else we can find. Don't get me wrong, the fixed cannons with their longer range is really useful. But 15 research points. Found nothing really of interest. Alright, next planet. Scan it. Anomaly. Dodge the star. Oh, that's right. You get closer to the star, you can scan the star and get research. I also got some friends behind us. Scan this one. Oh, I can deploy a survey team before they get here. Cool. They found some remains of a ship. Nice. Some yttrium, some aluminum, some platinum. That sucked to be me. Sucked to be that guy more, though. He kinda got walloped. That's a lot of aluminum. Uh-oh. Yeah. He didn't stand a chance. Me shooting up the butt, not a good thing for them to want me to be. Lots of aluminum. Oh, something new. What's that? Fixed accelerator. Ooh, it's part of that fixed weapon system. We have found enough of the components to build this weapon. Cool. So that gives us the fixed cannon if we want one. Everything is done. Alright. There we go. Let's go there. Nothing else good there. Cargo-wise, we're actually pretty solid. Got some titanium, some yttrium, some platinum. Save the iridium, though. Want to put more armor on. Now, even though this one started with a similar style story, the further we get from gravitational disturbances, like planets and stars, vessels, the faster our engines can propel ourselves. Thanks. That's the void effect, I guess. I'll try goes out to that red star. Not bad. I've scanned the planet. I cannot, for its mass entropy, the warp metric equations, and so on. In an explored system with no hostilities, I can create an optimized void solution for our engines. In other words, we'll be able to go faster through systems we've explored. Okay, that's cool. So there is a catapult down there. But we have this massive nebula here. So this is going to go out to this star. This massive nebula over here, though. And I'm really kind of interested. Don't know if he's going to want to shoot me or not. Let's go find out if he wants to be friends or enemies. Oh, he's not shooting. This area is off limits to unauthorized vessels. Depart immediately. Perhaps you can reach some peaceful agreement? Conduct a science survey. We do not mean to trespass. We will depart. You are suggesting a bribe. Uh-oh. The entity is payable but in blood. I warn you again. Do not land on this planet. Can we ask about the red markings? They are very recent arrivals to this region, like the peacock fly. They are annoying, small numbers. Large numbers will quickly make your carcass clean. Thank you. I can't leave. Go through the quick scan though. I do the quick scan. I don't want to piss him off. He looks pretty beefy. We'll come down here. We'll grab this little planet. We'll go over here. Grab that little planet. Anomalies. And then we'll go over to that star over there. See what we got. This is one of those great exploration games that you can do just to chill. It's a great chill game. I like chill games. There's a jump ring. So we found a jump ring here. Now, we've got gateway coordinates added to navigation. So we've got those gate, they got that gate, got this gate, got this gate. We have this wormhole over here. I'm gonna go here. I might fly back here. Long way. Because the nebula probably has several things hiding in it. The first game did. If you found a nebula, you often wanted to go explore the nebula. Because the nebulas always had good stuff. We'll hit the orange star on the way through. So we got enemies coming up. Yeah, we do. Ooh, that guy just got pummeled ass. Alright, that one's toasted. That's gonna suck. It drove me right into the path of that bigger ship. Ow. ow, 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 ow. That hurt. Got driven right into the path. Got another station out here too. Alright. We have to kind of scoot around these guys. That hurt. That hurt too. Haven't lost anything, which is good. They need to repair my ship faster. Get us out of yellow pretty quick, but getting us back up to upper green takes a bit. Alright, we're back to 70%, which is good. Ow. Alright, so that one got toasted. I only have one. It'll be okay. That hurt. Hurt. Okay. Bad. Bad. This guy here is almost dead. I don't know what this guy out here. Died by himself. Because him being out by himself means I have a better chance of picking him up before he kills me. That's the trick. You gotta pick them up before they can kill you. Bad. We're okay. Alright. One more down. Gotta get the slow guy. And make worry about that big one. Sweet. This is a programmable nanite superfluid. It's got a very short half-life, but our crew can make use of it. Quick repairs. That's pretty cool. We're going to really come under fire. Is it just battle stations training? You think? Wow, we are really far away from that star system. There's that destroyer. We'll worry about training when we get back. That's that station. Let's go to that Lancer. If I get behind him, he's pretty much toasted. Yeah, battle station training would be great. More armor would be great. More engines, hull, all kinds, everything. Would be really good right now. Oh yes. Let's just take on the whole armada by ourselves. Why did I go this way? Because it looked cool. Ooh, I got them to bump each other. Ow. Ow, ow. Took a hit. Come on, just die. You dropped no loot? That's sucky. It is on to that guy. Ooh, 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 ooh. And that's, I got the loot early. Yeah, I know. Ooh. Yeah, it's not good. These guys are not fun. Not at our current level. I'm not supposed to be here. Guarantee you that. I was supposed to take that jump portal home and do repairs and upgrades and stuff. Well, the linear cannons are really nice. I thought they were really good in the first game. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's bad. Don't use reverse. Reverse engines, not so good. Don't have any. There we go. We are dancing with the devil today. You can get behind this guy, you can get rid of his... You don't have to deal with his linear cannons. You have to deal with his engines and his... standard guns. I am on fire. He is pretty much toasted though. He's got no main thruster. He's at maneuvers only. Come on, put the fires out, put the fires out, put the fires out. Come on, baby. Die. Take all the guns. It just doesn't want to die. Oh, there it goes. What was that? Titanium and aluminum. Alright, let's head back towards the planet. Now we know that this one here, this gas giant, does have a base of theirs. And how far I know it's crafting ships. It didn't look that big of an outpost. So we can take it on. If we can get past all of its entourage. Oh my goodness, it's got an entourage. Didn't I just destroy that entourage? Is it building or jumping in or something? I don't know. There's 2 raider bases over here. We got 2 raider bases. That's fun. I was trying to do a flyby and do some damage to the raider base. Did. There's so many fighters in the way. So many of these little fighters. Alright. Ooh, big ship. God, this is hectic. as long as I'm not moving, my guns can keep up. I'm not moving like laterally or anything. That one's pretty much crippled. That helps. Yep, we're okay. Alright. I mean, ramming is a good choice. You have no other options? Ram from the rear and tend to not be able to help. Salt. Yeah, you're toast. There we go. That just leaves the outpost. Wow, that was tough. A whole lot of dodging and shit. Yeah. This particular outpost is already half crippled. There he goes. And nothing. Got some issues with some. No anomalies. Just some fighters. No rest for the wicked. Let's just say it that way. There we go. Up the butt, up the butt, up the butt, up the butt. Kinda wish I had the linear cannons right now. Because these guys like to show me the backside, and that would mean I could just pummel it with my linears. Oh, this guy was one that I just tore up earlier. Same with this guy. Tore him up earlier too. Scout. There we go. There we go. Nice and easy. We're getting all kinds of materials. These guys just respawning. No, there's respawning. There's just a bunch of them. If it's them respawning, it's an amazing thing, because I'm getting tons of materials from these guys. It's like just the raider base left. No, good. Let's see if we can do a flyby on the raider base real quick. Oh, that's a big base. Oh, that's a big base. No, no. Alright. That's down. And we're getting our stride back. Ship's repaired. Just about fully repaired. Oh no, we are fully repaired, never mind. Sit, what the butt? And just pummel him down. If his engine's out of the way, he's dead. Alright. Now, time to deal with that big base. Can't sit still with this thing. Missiles! That was close. Wow, that was close. And they're warping in. Yeah, they're warping in to defend the base. Thought they were warping in to this base. Missiles. Dodge. Okay, so we are... I think we've got everything down to where it's just inconsequential. And now I'd have to make sure we dodge this guy's missiles, and I think we're okay. Ooh, that hurt. Ah, bad. I think all of our guns are on fire at the moment. I'm basically determined at this point to beat that base and its never-ending spawn of stuff. My 3 pop gun turrets. And now, hold that thought for a second. If you look at the cargo, we've got a ton of stuff. Most is titanium, copper, aluminum, and yttrium. Some platinum occasionally. Could use some time to repair though. That would be nice. Nice to have my guns back. Two more just jumped in. I don't think I'm doing any damage to this thing. We're gonna come back when we have better guns. Granted, don't get me wrong. Ooh. I'm really digging all these resources, but I'm just gonna dive out of here. Map. Just take us away. Take us away from this thing. Let's go see with all these resources if I can do anything with it. I can make the linear guns, but if I can't make more power and armor, it's not going to help us any. That's the big trick. You gotta be able to make sure you have resources. We really don't have what we need for that base. I wanted to explore this nebula, but I can't do that with that base in the way. I could avoid it and come back, but that's kind of no fun. Maybe you can come from the other side. Come at it from like here and explore down that way. It's an idea. That wouldn't be so bad. Oh God, I'm still moving. It's like, wait a minute, why can't I do that? It's like, oh, because it's still moving. I think I turned the auto on. So it didn't turn off when I got to the station. Alright, so wormhole, jump. Good for me. Wait a minute. We have a ship. Greetings. We are the Goray. We have made contact with your representatives at Seleno. You are Commander Dragon of Mobile Cave Destroyer. Yes, that's correct. We understand you are an explorer in this space. We too are seekers of knowledge. But we have been here much longer. We are happy to share anything we learn. What kind of analogy are you talking about? Don't worry, nothing so grotesque as military secrets, weapons, or technologies. Naturally, we understand all races keep themselves. Our space is full of mysterious ancient histories and wonders of peculiar nature. Anything you deem safe to share. What can you tell us about the remnant artifacts? All, of course, know the great gateways used by the fallen empire to maintain control. Those Sibylliths are now jealously guarded. Most say the Empire built them. It is true the Empire was capable of great things, like these flingers that connect local systems, but we believe the gateways are much older. And we have heard other artifacts. Like to trade? Of the Emir. They're a British mercenary race, trustworthy, but only if you have the most copper. Let's trade. So we have a trade friend. They can power interface, energy cell, communicate. These are worth buying if you can get their silver. And thankfully, we have tons of aluminum. Wait, no, the other way. What do we need? I'm willing to sell the aluminum. So 25, 35, 52? Sure. That's all I want. Yeah, no, that's fine. I might want to trade with them a little more. Alright. So, because our cargo, we have things to analyze. Designed to keep sudden energy surges from overloading. Systems obviously have similar components, but there's some interesting new ideas in this one. Cool. Energy cell. Low energy usage components for long periods of time. Likely used as an isolate biological hazardous organisms during transport. Cool. So, R&D. Anything new? I can get the Explorer Hall. That gives us a bigger ship. Large bulkheads might be a good idea. But I think I want engines? Ion drives. More powerful engines with greater thrust per hex. Increases our engine's max thrust. Let's go this way. Now, battle simulation training, we do want that. I remember with at least one biomed increased battle station recovery speed. Okay, well, I'm not worried about that right now. Plasma fire. Remember, at least one tactics increases plasma turret accuracy. Let's do that. The tractor beam splitter, please. Strange attractors, wave guidance. Not worry about the fixed guns, though we do have them available. The spy missiles here. Sensor calibration increases our detection range 10% boost. Let's take the basic boost. Leaves me with 40. Use strange attractors. Coordinated response. I remember with at least one engineering increases repair rate. This one increases detection range. Resource drops. Yes, please take that one. Right. Now, shipyard. Now, if we want to build light bulkhead, regular bulkhead, connectors, utilities, engines, I can build another plasma turret. I can't build armor because I don't have iridium. Okay, so we want some more iridium. Hill vessel. I want to trade. I need iridium. Wow, that's expensive stuff. What's 13 each? Eek. I don't need this right now. If I can get 4 iridium, that'll help our armor. Ugh. It's all my platinum. Okay, communications. But that'll help us out a lot. Alright, so I want to put another bulkhead in. There. I got armor, I got propulsions. Can't do propulsion yet because I need. I actually needed the gold. I need gold. I don't need. Okay. So, if we want to give ourselves a bit more firepower, half deflector, full deflector, main deflector. I got enough to do 2 halves. So that gives us that there. Like that. That'll protect the front of our ship better. And bounce shots out if we're lucky. It's not great, but it will help. It's the best I can do for the moment. So we're a little heavy for this setup. Really need one more engine, but I don't really have the funds to buy it. Yeah, I think we'll go here. Then catch that flank. So my guns are gonna pull down pretty quick, but okay. There's 2 stars on here. Go ahead and scan the planet. What is that? No clue. Let's go check that out. There's a random thing over there. Let's do that first. Now our sensors aren't great. We can't see too far out. But we're okay, I guess. There's a bad thing there. There we go. Yeah, the splitter is always useful. Allows you to pick up 2 different items. What is that? What is that? Battle station unnecessary, no threats. Oh. Okay, that's my battle station thing. Anything out here? There's also a fling down there. And a station. Just that one gun changed those outposts from kind of sketchy to super easy. Interesting. I really didn't add much like plasma power or anything. I might upgrade my engines a little bit. Maybe a few other things, but there is the plane down here. We'll get that on record. And it's like a white star. Yeah, probably close enough to it. They'll actually like do research on it sometimes. Sometimes they'll find something new about it, and I'll get some research points for it. I had no problem here. That's a little rough. Okay, where are people? We found some aluminum. Very cool. Complete 10 planetary anomaly surveys. So here. Check these out. Now this sends us to this point here, which is the same as that one over there, which is really cool. That puts us back in a circle. I can live with that. I guess it's back to where we were. Very interesting. Lots of time passed. It's been a desert. We've returned to the ship. With the quote-unquote emissary. Go to the Z. Under crew. Every team member automatically gained 1 proficiency point of their experience. You additionally have 6 free promotion points to distribute however you deem fit. Alright. So, crew totals. Now, in the case of this, xenoculture, that's exploring the grounds, tactics, that's combat, observation, that's scanning, engineering, and repairs, biode is an astro science. Now, you can see the research I have. Oh, Pascals. I can do manual, or I like manual. So I have 6 points available. Where do I want to put it? Kind of like everybody having one in everything. It makes our lives a little easier. But I think what I want is I want to give you a tactics. Actually, you know what? We'll give you an engineering. It's a little bit of engineering. I'm going to give everybody a tactics. And then I think I'll give you there we go, Xeno. We'll go with that. Okay. That'll help in the long run. Usually when I have like one person super specialized. But a lot of the bobs are like, for everybody who has at least 1 point, you get a thing. And that's great. But it means that if you have to have those 1 points. So, tactics and engineering are the 2 you want to do that with. Some minor research. What the heck is that? What the heck? I can't make any sense of this data. I don't know what this thing... Well, comet? No, it's not a comet. It's a probe. And it looks like it's stopped. Maybe it's stopped for the moment. Maybe it's stopped permanently. Let's see if we can pick it up. That looks like a wormhole. It is. Oh god, where the hell am I? We're in a nebula on who knows where. Very interesting, the warp metrics, the wormhole just passed through matches one that brought us to this universe. Interesting. Bad news is it didn't take us home. Good news is it didn't take us too far away. Alright. Now we are in a nebula. No man's land. What was that? That is a comet. This is a very massive planet with a planetary Dyson ring? Very interesting. Now, we did see that comment. Oh, wait, I can investigate the world. The engineer wants to investigate the world. Found something. Nothing fancy. Yeah, there's a comment around here somewhere. I'll go chase down in a second. There's also a ring down here. So we'll be able to get back to this sector of space pretty quickly. Let's get the ring unlocked. And then we'll go chase down that comet. And we'll see what we can find up there. The comet's over here somewhere. That's where I saw it. Can't see through this fog. Particular nebula is pretty dense. I thought I saw it over here. I don't see it now. What do we have? Anything good? I don't see anything out here. But now it looks like it's got a point of interest. Like literally nowhere near me. We are parsecs away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Like what, 20 light years? Away? Let's see here. Redirect autopilot. Right click. Cancel. Does not help. Just kind of want to search this nebula real quick. That ring's cool. Didn't seem to have anything useful. Yet anyway. I think that fast-moving object is what we're supposed to be here for. But unfortunately, I'm not fast enough to catch it. Not that I can find on that radar. Wormhole. Go to the wormhole generator. I need better sensors in order to track that down. Does not show. Oh, wait, it shows 70. And this can turn on. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump back. Let's jump to here. And then go to the flinger. Oh wait, oh that's not. There's a planet I haven't surveyed yet. I just realized that. There's one I can't survey because it's got the other guy in front of it. Like, don't land. He's being protective dyke. But got that planet quarantined. Nothing I can do about that right now. But there is this one over here that I haven't surveyed yet. Even a basic survey. So let's go ahead and do that. Give ourselves a nice little scan. Alright, they found some copper and lots of logs. Taking delivery of copper for Emmer to engage. Their absence. They've been attacking. Okay, so let me see. We have the copper. Maybe we can make this guy go away. Since we know if we get them copper, they will go away. I don't know. Hail vessel. We need your services to help us deal with these red raiders. Have payment. I see our mutual friend did not describe your vessel accurately at all. We will summon a fleet to dispatch the pestilence from the region. I trust you not to try and land on the planet in our absence. Oh no, never. I will not land on the planet in your absence. I will completely ignore this planet. Rest assured, you don't have to worry about us landing on this planet. The lander is down a few hundred meters, an enormous pyramid. Okay. Got some research points. Examining the doors in the pyramid possesses a sensitive hydraulic levers that expand to a certain equilibrium of temperature and pressure. The pyramid's interior is quite small relative to the outside. The team finds lots of things. Some silver, some gold, and enigmatic shapes. Okay. Enigmatic shapes. Analyze. Upon deeper analysis, there are moving parts within the movable parts, down to the remarkably small scale. It seemed to be the rules governing how the interlocking shapes can move, like a puzzle game. Interesting. Okay, so the pause object is quite complex from a geometrical standpoint. Maybe Rama can figure it out. Okay. Let's go here. Go ahead and take the jump down to the next star system. See what we can find. Find some more materials. Because frankly, we need a little more gold for an engine. I think it's 5 gold. So this should take us down to this red star here, which should have a jump gate going to this star over here. Will not be detected, but got some research for it. That's good. Let's get this one over here. Boy team. See what they found. Found something. They found iridium. Oh, good. It's armor. Because I can get one more armor plate. Sure. Let's go this way. We'll go to this green one. It's an M1. Then we'll go to this desert planet. Then we'll hit this one, and then that takes us back to the flinger. Look at that on the map. Oh no! An Emerald Defender. Oh no! Raider Outpost. What a shame! There's just some random things on the ground. This cost me 10 copper for them just to come in and obliterate these guys? No, it's only 10. Who like to trade? They want copper. With copper, I can buy junk. Oh. Large knife, delicate device. Don't have enough materials to be able to sell them right now. But I'm gonna grab this jump drive. Yeah, but the I thought I was gonna put me. Okay. Back up here. Now, map-wise, we want to go there. We don't want to miss the show. We don't want to miss the loot. Oh wait, never mind. Gotta dodge the sun for that. Because I might be able to grab ourselves some more loot up there. It's not somebody doesn't outbid me. But I highly doubt that. Now we just have to get our butts over there. This particular other design, yeah, one more engine would be actually pretty solid. As a base design. Nah, he used auto fire on the turrets. That would be. Then he could focus on the other guns. Unfortunately, our turrets will suck power down real fast. So, you have to be careful. If I can get one more generator on here, I won't have that problem. But it means I need more bulkhead. Oh. That's bad. Okay. That's pretty solid. That is a lot of firepower. We're just gonna sit here, do some repairs. There we go. Just need to. Yee. Ow, 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 ow. This is not good. That is a lot of firepower. There's a rear destroyer down here. It's kind of strange because he's down here by himself. Oh, I gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. Oh my gosh. That was not good. Yeah, I know. I think they got stronger over here. Is that or... I actually more of them head on than I was expecting. Yeah, I know, my sensors are down, my navigation's down. A lot of them are in deep, deep doo-doo. I ripped a lot of them a new one. It's garbage. Really need repairs. Come on. Do your thing. Get us back into fighting shape. Sensors back online. Okay, cool. One's down, one's down, one's down. Nice. Bad. Cool. All right. Ow. Ow. Get off me. That was terrible. He got stuck. Right? Come on, just die. Jeez, it's tough. Need more help. Maybe I should research for plasma weapon tech. So I can do more damage. So. That gives us a huge advantage here. Right. So we got a bunch of ships out here, but I was able to ditch all of the, well, destroy all the big ships. Just gotta get rid of the small ships. Once you get rid of like 1 or 2 ships, it becomes a little easier. I mean, get rid of the little small ships, it becomes a little easier. Every time you can get rid of something. It becomes a little easier each time. Yeah, I know. The trick here is to get rid of ships as efficiently as possible. But that means taking out small ships or large ships, targets of opportunity. Besides, this never-ending farm is fantastic. Because it allows me to get a ton of things that I actually need. Things to research, materials. And it's a great farm. See, if you can get rid of its engines, then you can't get linear guns on you. That's the important part, is keeping the linear guns off you. Because they're the ones that do bad damage. It's like, now this one's just DOI. Do the repair thing. The station is the big winner here. I want to do here. So we have that station. I want these guns on fire. That way I can focus on navigation and not trying. Comes the fleet. I knew the fleet was coming. It was just a matter of when and it was going to get here. We got a fleet of 4 ships. Thank you, boys. Having these guys as friends is going to be really advantageous. Let's trade. What do you have? Delicate device, large knife, and gas generators. Now, what do I have I can sell? Aluminum. I need 150, 160. Sell the platinum. That gives me 24. Sell some yttrium. Sell some titanium. That gives me 79. Could sell some aluminum. I don't really need that except for purchasing. That gives me 110. Yeah, it's 110. Gotta get rid of. So I need. That's 150. 60. Wait, so I only need 160 change. Oops. So I need 100 and. Oops. $50, I think. There you go. That is 4. That's fine. I got a different vessel. This guy here. Okay, cool. So I've got a couple things to research. I have the large knife. Doesn't put anything out of that. Single molecular adamantine bonded with one side is titanium. Clearing caused by air molecules. I don't know if it's useful. It was researchable. Fast-acting microneurotoxin. Yeah, okay. There's a bunch of research points. That's the important part. When activated, the device projects an aesthetically pleasing hologram. Okay. Oh. 10 copper got me rid of that base, which is good for me. We have a team investigating the facility carefully. 30% chance with our tactics level. Okay, redeploy here. Cool. If I go to crew, I have no points. So do I want to take the risk now, or save until I can get a better chance of success? You know what? Let's cross our fingers and pray. We got into the facility. The complex is old, but we have contained robots and so on and so forth shut down the facility. So in the facility here's a bunch of aluminum, titanium, and yttrium. These guys have been blowing up raider people over here, and I might as well pick up the cargo. Hey, you're stealing my cargo! steal my cargo. Okay, so raiders are down. Cool. That works for me. So now... No. I just want to go straight. I mean, I could drop around there, but I want to explore the way there. I'll explore to there. And then we'll go back and report in. That's gonna go well. Because we don't have a lot of void effect and we don't have a lot of high speed. But the farther out into the void we go, the faster we'll get. Because the only gravitational anomaly is us. Generic vessel ahead, sir. Let's go check it out. The ship is in poor condition, partially from the slowed excursion of entropy, but mostly because it was in pretty bad shape to begin with. Alright. I need some copper and some distance. Ooh, look. We've got research. Details decay of the Bureau of Passengers. The section of the corpses alone mirror sides the captain's chair. We found some copper and some uranium. See, that was worth coming out here for. This game is just like the first one. There is tons to explore. There's tons to examine. And no matter where you go, there's always something worth it. Like that there, if you did not just wander into this nebula, you never would have found that particular POI. It would never show up on your radar. And that's the biggest thing about this game. Is that it's literally just like the first game. Where everything is explorable, everything's interesting. Never underestimate things you might find or where you want to go. If I explored that, maybe that there. And this sector of space is boring. There's nothing there. These sectors down here, probably nothing here. But we'll move on through it. And once we get back to safe space, I think we're gonna call it a day. The only thing that was in this nebula was that one derelict ship. Kind of sad, but that's a lot of copper. The first one had points like this, where you just had to, they would like, give a waypoint, and you just had to fly out to it. It's like, there is no thing. It's just like you have to fly for 20 minutes straight in order to get there. In the game, it's like, 7 minutes. You have everything maxed out. But early on, it's like 20 minutes. And hopefully we got enough resources to tweak out the ship a little more. Just have a little more firepower. So I was showing another reactor, and I want one more engine. I'll have to reorganize the ship to make it all fit. And I think I have enough iridium for some small shields. Ooh. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's see. I take 4 iridium. And I'll take one of these. Now, granted, in order to make that work, I'm gonna need a lot of other resources. But if I give up some yttrium and I give up some titanium, I can get down to -27. I'd rather keep the titanium. And so the aluminum. That's good enough. Thank you, sir. Now I've got something I actually can use. Well, thank you. More aluminum. And they'll be happy that I've got a friend. Operations. We're still an open question as to whether the appearance of these raiders is not caused by our presence. But the important thing is that the threat is less pressing. Thank you. The wormhole collapsed. Wasn't the only Starcom vessel at the side. Search for the other ship. Will do. Questions about the alien factions. I should respond with kind. Given the vulnerable position we are now, I'm relieved that a second faction we've discovered at our location and isn't aggressively hostile. I have some questions about our training. Get you some general ideas what you should focus on. She has around data observer. What's that? Thank you. No, and optimism. Sure. Doesn't Starcom already have most research technologies? Of course Starcom has these technologies. As we've learned, the physical laws of this universe are very totally different, so we have to do it again. We did the trip to the gateway. Obviously, that's correct. I believe it was served. We found an object of interest. This universe has enough mysteries to keep at my interest. I don't have time for toys. If it's really confounding you, give it to Milton. I recall his entertaining something. Well, let's go through this. Most of this is nothing. Expand the ship's energy systems. Tips for planning. Anything to consider. Enough about design. Okay, with the Raiders. Just don't really care about these guys. Found a cute puzzle object. It's meant she meant as a jab, but it's true. I'm quite fond of physical puzzles. Probably why I gravitated to ship design. Okay, research. And we have 400 research points. Module logistics. What's this do? Increases the maximum size of our ships by 10 hexes. I don't really need size right now. Improve deflectors. Yes, please. I want damage. Wait, reactors. These are max energy reserves. Increases energy production rate. Production rate. Allows construction of reactors Mark II. Mark II batteries. Oh, I see. Give me the battery. Give me the reactors. It's the range, speed, turn rate. Do turn rate, range. I think it's 30. Anything I can research with 30. What's this one do? An additional tractor beam. I'll take 3 tractor beams. What is it? 4 tractor beams. Not sure which. Alright, shipyard. Now we want a 4th engine, makes 5 gold. I only have 4 gold paint in my butt. Okay. Alright. X. There we go. There. Now, bulkheads are okay on. I want another micro reactor, but I want to take the ship and extend it out. Do planning mode. And then we want energy. I don't have enough for that, but I do have enough for this. from here. Engine. Weapons. Double deflectors. What do those cost? Iridium 12. Wow, that's a lot of iridium. I haven't had that iridium. There's plenty more for a second. Bulkheads. I need 2 more bulkheads. And I can build some. Use it for separating ship modules. Some reinforcement effect, nearly equivalent to empty space. For thermal dispersion. Okay. So, actually, if we go with light bulkheads, we can get a few more things in here. Like that. And then, promotion. Still short an engine. Do I have to replace? Yeah, I do. I have to do full bulkheads. And then I see. Right. This works. Technically, I could throw another turret on here by just putting another power system on here to compensate for the 4 I have. So, I think I'm going to stick with that for now. I mean, if I had the chloride, I'd totally use that. But I don't have that right now. Check out the star system located there. Sure. Now, you check out this star system. That is a fly-by-night star system. We also have this one out here. I'm thinking we're not going to figure out where the Athena is going. We're going to go check out that other star system before we log off tonight. Okay, let's That's a more nebulous space. Our engines are nice. They're nice and punchy now. So if we're burning at full burn, we do lose energy, but if we're not, we don't lose squat. Could use some turning thrusters. Let's throw my team down. Alright, so they found some stuff. See traders' prices. Random trading outpost. Nothing going on here. They use aluminum. That's actually not bad. If I sell all my yttrium and I sell all of my silver, that would not give me, still need 100. Okay, well, research points. What was that? Gold. This thing's getting a little heavy. I need some rotation thrusters. Asteroid belts in this game are basically a godsend. Then when you can farm enemy ships. Both of which... Oh, look! An orange comet that just about wasted me. Beautiful. And some more history about early civilizations. And they thought they had gods or wandering gods or something like that, which is true. If I can mine this out and get enough to buy a large reactor, that would be amazing. Ooh, an orange glyph sphere, whatever that means. Anything to get our resources up. We need lots of resources. pull the map up, just a bunch of asteroids flying around. We want to clear out the asteroids. We want the mine materials. Now, I don't know if they will spawn. Sometimes in these games, they make it so that they respawn. Sometimes they make it so that they don't. I think I'll do turn a little more control. And all prices are pretty similar across the galaxies. Whenever you go shopping, it's like, unless you have, for some reason, an extra, like, bonus with the raise, the prices are pretty standardized. So no matter what you're shopping with, and who you're buying from, it's just a matter of what you have on hand and what you can afford to spend. I often use aluminum as a spending medium because I can. So introduce yourself to this weird, beautiful being. It's good to hear his peaceful exploration a euphemism. Ooh, that's bad. You don't ask that question. You reach Chicago and will become less peaceful, maybe? No, we really are on a peaceful exploration mission. Yes, it's a shakedown. No. In that case, you could show us getting out of our way and letting us on with the thing. What's the delivery? I am not sure how our mutual universal translators have chosen to represent our organization's name in your language. It is a comprehension of a long list of prior organizations expressed in hydrogen. We are Association Civilized Cargo and Passengers Transport Collective. Traders. Certainly not. We transport pre-arranged goods, services between worlds. Ah, can I trade with you? Oh, okay. Well, I don't see any more asteroids in this region. Oh wait, they're everywhere. That one's cleared out. So how are we doing on cargo? We got an orange sphere. And it shows the markings in this somehow hybrid between natural language and machine language. Possibly object was used to instruct an AI, maybe? Interesting. Skull. Interesting. So that one's clear. I got another one over here, another one over here. Very nice, very nice. Well, it's after 11, so I'm going to go ahead and get off for tonight. If anybody is interested in this game and you've kept up to this point, or you've come down to this point, because I'll mark this in the thing. My overall review is the game is very solid. The combats are good. Graphics are great. It is exactly the first game, just a whole new story and layout, more advanced stuff, really nice. The crew modifications, so they have like skills and stuff, that's actually pretty useful. It's pretty nice. Overall, I would highly recommend this game if you like pure exploration with a little bit of space and a little bit of crafting and a little bit of base design. So if that's what your thing is, I highly recommend it. Have a good night, and I will see you later.